So, the future. The future is a topic that a lot of people don't necessarily want to discuss because theoretically, the future is very unpredictable. We don't know if we're going to be here a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Nevertheless, I do have plans for this YouTube channel, for our Twitch channel, that I want to kind of address in this video. And I want to just sit down here with you guys in a kind of one-on-one or one on however many of you guys are currently watching. Now, if you have not noticed, we hit 300,000 subscribers last month, and we are already at almost 310,000 subscribers this month. If you have not already and you want to support this channel, you can go down and click that subscribe button. That'll help us get to 400,000 and subsequently 500,000 subscribers that much faster. And I mean, it would mean so much to both MRSSTIX and I. Alternatively, you could go ahead and follow us on Twitch because we stream there every week and we are having a lot of fun streaming a plethora of different games. But see, when I started this channel, I started it as more or less a first impression gameplay channel where I went into the game, I spent maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour in it, and then I kind of just cut that up, and that was pretty much how I went about pushing out videos initially.
Come on, Horsey. Really? Come on, Horsey. Yeah. Come on, horse. Horse.
I got over.
Are you kidding me? Ah! No, 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 no. No, what? No! I found her. Oh my god! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
As you guys are aware, we have grown a lot since then. We do a lot more news videos. We get first looks into betas and alphas. We also cover JRPGs, hub MMOs, like we cover a variety of stuff now. But moving into the future, I want to not only continue discussing and continue covering the games we have been covering, but I want to go ahead and I want to start several new dedicated series. Now, I just did a video on Revelation Online. I'm currently in the process of working through a video on 4-Story. Both of those videos are part of a brand new series that I'm titling MMOStalgia, which is a play on MMO nostalgia. I don't know if you guys got that or not, but I mean, I felt like I should kind of make it clear for those of you that did not. But in essence, what that game series is going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to play MMOs that aren't necessarily played anymore, and I'm going to go through those games and kind of cover them from a new first impression perspective. And I'm going to dedicate as many hours to each individual game as I can possibly stand, whether that's an hour, whether that's 10 hours. I will do my utmost to attempt to play through as many different MMOs with as unbiased an outlook as possible. Then I plan on doing a second series titled Indie Hunt. These are going to be videos on various indie MMOs, various indie RPGs, and just indie games in general that I think either look really promising or that look the complete opposite and in fact look to be a scam. That way we can bring attention to the good games, and we can also shine light on the really bad games and which MMOs we should avoid. As a third series, I'm going to be doing the evolution of an MMO. We're going to cover how they were first conceived, how they went about releasing online, their business model, what went right and what went wrong with them, and if they're still around, how they continue to remain relevant, or if they shut down, why they shut down. As a fourth series, we're going to have something called MMOTalk. This is where I pretty much just talk about various different MMO topics, like my recent video where I went on to discuss how PvP isn't really necessary in MMOs anymore. That way we can cover a variety of different topics. We can get the whole community talking, all the community discussing and engaging. And then of course the final series, which is going to be the regular MMO news videos we do. Now, the reason why I want to go ahead here and break this down and not only start new series, but kind of categorize existing series is to make things easier for people to get into. That way, if you're, for example, looking for just the news, you can kind of stay within that individual category. Or if you're interested in the upcoming indie MMOs, or if you're interested in the really, really bad scam indie MMOs because you're into drama for whatever reason, then you can go specifically for those. And I feel like just overall, kind of condensing things into their own specific categories is going to be good. It is really going to benefit me and the channel overall, and hopefully all of you as well. That way I'll be able to maintain, I guess, a little bit more of a semblance of a schedule. I can attempt to do like an MMOTalk video, an MMO news video, and a MMOStalgia video once per week, and then kind of fit in anything else I want to do kind of in between there, because I'm not going to change the types of videos I'm already doing. I cover the good, I cover the bad, I cover news, I cover gameplay. I just want to kind of have a clearer direction for each category of video that I do. That way, when I specifically talk about news, I can have it just specifically for that news. So overall, essentially, what I'm saying with these individual series is not that the channel content itself is necessarily going to be changing. I'm just saying that I'm going to be doing new things on the channel while continuing to do the things that I already do. That way, I can go about providing a little bit more variety in terms of content. That way things don't go stagnant, that way we don't run out of things to talk about, that way we don't run out of games to play, and that way we can continue pushing forward to 400,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, pushing into new niches, new subgenres. Like I have just so many plans for this channel, and I would love for all of you guys to be there to support us and to be a part of all of this. And we have a lot of plans for the Twitch channel as well. And I would love for you guys to come on over and watch us stupidly play through everything we play through, as terribly as we do, especially considering MRSSSTIX is an active part of every stream. And that's like the main way you guys are gonna see her in any of the content. Now again, nothing really in terms of how the channel is operated is going to change. It's just specifically expansion of the types of content I do. Hopefully you guys are happy with the additional types of videos I plan on doing in the future. Thank you guys for sticking around for as long as you guys have. And I will see you guys tomorrow, probably in the dedicated 4-story video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.